Hey, this is Lady Eureka coming to you once again with mentorship do's and don'ts, mentorship do's and don'ts. And today I want to speak to you about the enemy that's inner me. The enemy that's inner me. Is it a possibility that you're not able to see life correctly after you have gone through a certain thing? Is it a great possibility that you are suspicious of everyone have trust issues because of that thing that you've gone through? Is it a great possibility that you continue to choose the same individual in different clothing and in a different body because of that thing that you've been through? As your mentor, I want you to be able to recognize that sometime after we have gone through certain experiences, our perception is warped, our vision is blurred, and the way that we only hear to defend ourselves because we've gone through so much. So you don't want who you are to turn on you. You become that person that says, I'm not going to put up with that. I'm not going to do that. And guess what? If they don't deserve who I am, then I won't play the game. Caution, beware. Caution, beware. Don't you know that when you go in a place of protection, you're not only protecting yourself from the bad things, but you're protecting yourself from all of the goodness that God has waiting for you. So how do I recognize and how do I go back in and play full out after this thing? When you have been hit by the outer enemy, the way to protect the inner you is now you're no longer moving by your emotions. You are adding intellect to your heart. So now when you move, before you move, you are checking the scenery. You are making sure that this individual is able, mature enough to hold who you are in their hand, in their heart, and even in their life. And number two, you want to make sure that you go through a process of elimination. And only through this process of elimination would you know if you're ready to go back out and play out full. Process of elimination. Eureka, what is this? Have you gotten over what happened? Or do you need help? Do you need assistance in recognizing how did this slip through the cracks of your life? How did this slip through the cracks of your heart? How did this slip through the cracks of your bank account? Oh my God. How were you blindsided and why weren't you able to see? As your mentor, I want you to know that it happens to the best of us. But on round two, I want you to know that when you recognize the inner me, you pay attention to the inner me. You no longer are approaching relationships from the outside in. You're approaching them from the inside out. No longer exposing yourself to the danger that's outside, but incubating yourself enough, adding emotional intelligence to your heart. Now you're no longer thinking and moving. Now you are able to think, feel, move, and get a clear understanding of what you need for this season of your life. This is Lady Eureka. Hey, trust me, it happened to the best of us. Have you ever been hoodwinked, caught off guard? The next thing you know, you were out of your emotions, you were out of your mind, and you were out of your money, and you sit back and say, how did that happen to me? Take it from me. I'm your mentor. You're just that individual that play full out. And if your emotions don't have intelligence, then foolishly, like a child, We give ourselves away without counting the cost. Let me help you. If you're that individual that says, I'm not going back in because I keep drawing that same individual with different clothes, same individual, a different body, it's because your vision need to be corrected. And sometimes it cannot happen alone. Sometimes you need to bring someone in that know the journey because they took the journey. And now because of wisdom, they're able to show you your blind spots, your areas where you are thirsty. Thirsty. Those areas that you are needy. Needy. Those areas where if you are not careful, you will be blindsided again. This is Lady Eureka, hoping that one day I will be your mentor, assisting you in recognizing those blind spots. I will see you soon.